It's the first video I've ever really made about the story about when in the past year, I thought I was possessed, OD'd, or drug overdosed. And it scared me, and I waited 2 weeks to read this. Something told me to read it, so I did. This is what it says. It says, I thought I would be fine. I thought that I was tough. When I stepped outside of myself on the kitchen floor, I could hear me, but it was far away, like an echo. I knew I was in trouble, and I got scared. I thought that I was going to heaven to be free. I'm not afraid of where I'm going. I'm afraid of the pain and suffering of it. Come to find out with my true experience that crossing over is kind of bittersweet. I thought I wanted to die on drugs from the street so I could get out of here less pain-free. When I was outside of my body, it kept twitching. I kept talking to God because at first I was really scared. It's the unknown, and I kept saying, I'm afraid. My heart and my lungs both were very heavy. My heart ached from pain of emotions. I gotta flip the page. And I remember this so clearly. And my lungs did not hurt, but I could not breathe. Then I said to God, I know I'm coming with you. And right before that, I was like, I'm freaking ready already. I thought I was going to get to go home, heaven, with my Father God. Evidently, because I'm sensitive to my emotions and those of others, that I do not really care about my body, so I operate mostly with my soul and heart. I do not eat. I get pissed. I have to, just like a robot. I am cool with the water. I thought I knew everything about myself. I do not. I did not know I was me after someone I was before in my past life, but I do not know who. I just know part of it is me. I did not know I have two spirits with me as of 1:30 a.m. I would like to think it was family or Angel Michael. I do not know because I do not see, hear, and feel anymore. I did not get to see anyone. I just know that was the second heaven, kind of like a plane before you get to heaven 3, which is like door number 3. I am actually made up of particles, light, music, and love, goddess of the night, and I have 3 personalities, so I have 3 spirits. Cannot see, cannot hear, feel. So I do not use my body as it was made to do because I am too busy doing the right thing for the humankind, but at the same time not keeping my Father's house, my set up carcass of a body. I got out of my spirit friend, communicate with my soul, and it wasn't a brain exercise, more of knowing, instinct, birthright of my Father God and your Father God. One of my spirits is not a nice man. He's always yelling at my inner child. She cannot heal in this lifetime or realm, as you may have heard. I do not always make the will of God, but of myself, which is why I have to work harder than myself from before. We are all one being in our bodies of carcass, but we are all connected to each other through the atoms and the light and space and of air. Tell Karen she can work on herself again. She will have peace before home. Bittersweet, infinity, exhilarating. I feel everything. I try to numb the pain of the emotions of myself and others until I go to the Father on plane 3. It is fucking painful. Sadly, on like 300%. It's the fucking math. Tell Karen I love her so much, and freedom is soon enough for my family to see, possibly the beginning to the ending. Archangel Michael, my friend, be okay, will he? Because he struggled for human race kind of like a lot. Just when you know about Father God, he smacks my ass and sends me back moving. I do have a Father God we all share. I do have a brain disease like Wizard of Oz. Now I'm laughing to myself. I always said I like more of everything. I got the devil paralysis. I'm robot looking, but in your soul of emotions. Devil is where your hell is and my hell is. Archangel Michael said this is going to be your moon or time. Self. I think I can numb my emotions, but I have the biggest soul ever in heart and of intellect. I live by knowing and feeling it. Is why I love music and such. I'm always hiding and waiting inside all of you. We are all connected, but peace is for people. Brain does work. You are the little girl you knew was there, the light particle of. I am so weak right now, weak-minded, that I forgot where you had gone, but I did see a big, so bright like fluorescent, like a lightning bolt light. I want my friend to let me back and work on himself. My soul, his soul, is connected to my mind. I shared it with him, and he did not take it or eat of it. His spirit is good, but the twin flame connection is not going to make it or grow by a seed. You have to water it and cultivate it. I am the goddess of the night. I am forever loved by the Father God, and you are loved by Father God also. Friend is getting the soul of the Karen, but I glued it together with my broken brain. Tell him I wish I tried, and how I loved him. I always will, my twin flame. My lover, my soul particles, I will try in the night. And then my time is going to end soon. So I can be at peace on earth as also in heaven or hell. Hell is in you, and you all create it, mostly yourself. Karmatic energy is your war. I will go and pray for our sinners now and at the hour of my death. Eternity, my bittersweet knowledge, straight up intellect, emotions. And then it says love self. Even though I just experienced this, it's almost forgotten. Even though I could write it, I am here to help and love humankind. My body is almost done, and this is the first talk to my soul and heart and twin flame. Then it's gone again, like abyss, because I am sick. I will forever put other souls and hearts together and flock it like two birds of a feather. I'm so tired in my soul, my body cannot keep fuel. I will be in your heart, loving you until you learn how to. You love others well, but you need to work on your feminine energy so I can go to my realm. Love yourself as I know you do here on this earth, first heaven. So when I try and tell you my story, I'm not able to hold the pen hardly. Something behind me is pulling on my arm. That is where all the evil shit hides and waits till Judgment Day. And then the last thing I wrote on top was, when my soul left my body, something came in it. Deceit is how it will come. It's exactly how I wrote it. And I waited 2 weeks because I was scared to death about it. And that's how I know what I know. You call it divine intervention, call it whatever you will, but that's how I know things. So I wanted to share that with you. Thank you. And I'm sorry about the bad words, but it's how it was written.